Fans, please join me in welcoming the Blue Knights to Memorial Field for tonight's game. The Blue Knights are led by head coach Bob Lomp. Assistant coaches include Kevin Cobbin, Pete Santero, Rick Davis, Jerome Fay, and student manager Andrew Grabowski. The athletic trainer is Kelly Spur. The athletic director is Sean Donovan. The high school principal is Gene Nelson, and the superintendent is Dr. Joseph Maruzak. Okay, fans, please direct your attention to the north end zone where the scoreboard is. I'll introduce the coaches of the Mighty Mites Youth Football Program: Greg Brodeur, Dan Buckley, Jason Brown, Joe Callahan, and Tommy Donahue. Welcome the Mighty Mites onto the field, right to the sideline. And now the Mites. The head coaches are Jeremy Yacobucci, Drew Maley, Bob Brienzi, Matt Olson, and Tim Chapin. Welcome the Mites onto the field. They're on the sideline. And now the Pee-wees, Joe Yacobucci, Brian Callenberg, Jason Manazian, Kalanji Kabongo, Bella Kabongo, Patrick Rushton, Patrick Zadrozny, sorry Patrick, Scott Piper, and Sean Whitman. And last but not least, the midgets. The coaches are Greg Lopes, Dan Nowlin, Dean Malfiano, Jimmy Yanezi, and Justin Murray. Fans, I would ask that you direct your attention to the center aisle of the Memorial Field Grandstand and join me as we welcome captains number 10, Michael Riley, number 58, Jonathan Sharp Hunt, and number 62, Ryan LaRosa, and the rest of our Green Wave football team onto Memorial Field for tonight's game. Fans, beginning a new era for Green Wave football, the Green Wave coaching staff is led by, in his first year, head coach Ed Riley. The assistant coaches are Jim Daly, Scott Piper, Dave Lyons, Mike Bruning, Jason Brown, Bella Kabongo, Tom Shepard, Kalanji Kabongo, and Joe D'Antonio Jr. The athletic director is Peter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abington Green Wave football. We're tonight in Game 5 of this 2024 season. The Green Wave host the Blue Knights of Sandwich High School. The Green Wave comes onto the field now to get ready for this game. Another beautiful night for football here in Abington. Green Wave come in with a 2-2 record overall, and as you know, or as you may not know, Sandwich comes in with a 4-0 record. This is going to be an important game for both. This is a league game, and the winner of this game really is going to stay on top of the South Shore. The loser is going to be kind of right in the middle of it and going to be fighting for that playoff spot. So a big game for both teams tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, and, obviously Sandwich has had a great year so far, taking off, beating Falmouth and Plymouth North. Those are big victories, Plymouth North and Nantucket, so big victories there for the Sandwich Knights. So looking forward to a great game tonight. I think, Green Wave going to get back on the track there after their loss last week. Green Wave 2-2. Sandwich is 4-0 here.
Big crowd here tonight because it is youth football and youth cheerleader night. We saw the youth football teams getting introduced pregame, and you're going to see the youth cheerleaders out at halftime with the varsity cheerleaders. But you can also see the youth cheerleaders down in front of us on the track. We'll get to them later. Right now at midfield are the captains from both teams, along with referee Mike Goldman. We'll be playing the 12-minute quarters as we do now.
Yep, I'm looking forward to a good night tonight. I think the Green Wave kind of, getting a few players back here, so it's going to be good to see if I think that'll help. Some of the seasoned veterans are going to be back and playing tonight. And
one of them there is out there right now, number 62, Ryan LaRosa, one of the captains, is back after a knee injury. He's back at 100%, which is great to see. And, of course, out there also is Jonathan Shaw-Hunt, number 58, and the third captain, Michael Riley, number 10. On the other side of the ledger, the captain's number 17 for the Sandwich is Adam Ferreira. He's their starting quarterback, a senior. Lincoln Shin, number 8. We're listening to the coin toss as we go. Nolan Cochran's number 54, another captain. Abington wins the toss, and they're going to defer and thus take the kickoff of the second half.
Luke Steele, it looks like, is the final captain there, number 84 for the Knights. Green Wave did this last week. It was successful as far as stopping them and then going in for the touchdown on the next drive.
Yeah, Abington would like to get a good quick start tonight and really put some points on the board early, especially in front of this big home crowd. Sandwich obviously had a long ride to get up here. And we do welcome them here in their white away jerseys. We will be pausing just a second for the playing of our national anthem by the Abington Green Wave Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats. Enjoy the Abington High School Band under the direction of Mr. Tim Leonelli, as we honor all that have served and continue to serve our country, giving their all to keep us free and safe with the playing and singing of our national anthem. Fans, in the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act in a responsible and courteous manner. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable.
All right, Kevin, you ready for some football here tonight?
I am ready for some football. Thursday night, it's really the first weather, like a fall-like night here tonight. Pretty brisk, a little bit of a breeze, kind of coming north out of down south, but it's just a beautiful night for football as we enter into kind of mid-October at this point. Sean, I'm looking forward to a great game.
It's about 54 degrees out here with really no wind to speak. A little gentle breeze, really, but nothing that's going to affect the game itself. So Green Wave will be kicking off right to left across your television screen wearing their home green jerseys. And we'll see who goes back deep for the Blue Knights.
Looks like number 1, it looks like. Is that number 1 over there on the far side?
Yeah. That's Andrew Miranda. Sorry, just talking to an excited fan. And also number 4 is back deep. That's going to be Owen McElroy. I was told it was McElroy, not McElroy. If I was told wrong, then I apologize to the McElroy family, but McElroy is what we've been told to say. Michael Riley will be teeing it up. at the Green Wave 40. 12 minutes on the clock, and we are ready for some football here in October of 2024. Sandwich is kind of more of a running attack. The quarterback can run with it. He also has a quick little pitch play to the running back, and then quarterback is one of the lead blockers. They kick it out of bounds on the opening kickoff, not what the Green Wave really wanted.
Nope, and probably come out to the 35.
Yeah, looks like that's what they're going to do. Coach Lomp is in his second season.
He took over from Matt McLean. He's down there for a few years.
Sandwich is elected to take the ball to 35-yard line.
Sandwich at the 35-yard line. Ferreira can throw the ball too, but as I mentioned, he is a running back. They have a couple of guys coming out of the stable of backs in the backfield.
Well, the Green Wave obviously struggled last week to contain Noah Wells' quarterback. Hopefully they can do a better job today of containing the running quarterback.
Comes up tight formation. Miranda is the back right behind the quarterback and two tight wings right there at the 35-yard line. They do toss it back, and Miranda leads the block in. It's going to get up over the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Pick up about 6 in the play.
51 on the tackle for the Green Wave.
So it's an interesting offense. It's not a handoff. They kind of just toss it back to the running back, and the quarterback just spins and basically goes through the hole first, followed by the running back.
Piper had that tackle.
Going to be 2nd down and 4. A crack chain gang is out there. Out wide to the far side, number 8, Lincoln Shin. And again, the tight formation behind Ferreira. They go to the left side now. The pitch is number 4, but he's going to be grabbed from behind. Pick up maybe one of the play. Looks like that was McElroy on the carry.
Picked up about a yard. Had good Patterson in on that tackle for the Green Wave. That's a nice job of the Green Wave kind of stuff. And so they actually give him 2 on that play. A little generous there, I think, but that's makes it 3rd and 2 here.
They get the play selection from the sideline, and Ferreira comes into the huddle.
Owen McElroy on the carry.
One of the captains of this Blue Knight team, who starts off with an undefeated 4-0 beginning of this season. Green Wave would like to end that streak tonight. 3rd and 2, again, with a similar formation. They go now to the left side. The toss to number 4.
Does not get it. No, he's just thrown for a loss. Yeah. Nice job by the Green Wave D. Cut him up big on the 3rd and 2. It's going to be a loss of about 1.
Owen McElroy was the carry.
Owen McElroy on the carry.
They didn't really give him a loss on that. I don't know how. I mean, he was behind the line of scrimmage. But 4th and 2. Obviously, I would think that they would punt in this situation, being on their own side of the 50.
Let's see what they do, Kev.
They might be trying to drag them off, get them offside as well.
Long 2 yards. And, of course, if they don't make it, the Green Wave will be in great field position. They do line up. Well, it's going to be a shotgun formation now. Ferreira back in the shotgun. Running backs are in the same formation. He's going to take it and run with it. He's going to get the first down. Running a little roll in the dice there, and they get it up to the 50-yard line. So the Blue Knights will retain possession of the ball and get a fresh set of downs right at midfield.
It's a nice play. The Green Wave, they were able to kick out the the tackle. They go right over that right tackle for that 7-yard pickup for the first down. Puts the ball right at midfield.
LaRosa taking himself out of the game for a sec, sitting down and hopefully working on a cramp of some sort. 1st and 10 now at midfield for the Blue Knights. Ferreira looks over the defense. Again, he's got Miranda right behind him with wings on each side. It's a dive right up the middle and going to be taken down by Nash.
For about a 4-yard pickup.
Carrying the play by Andrew Miranda.
Yeah, he's able to get a couple of yards after the contact there. Nice job of kind of moving his legs to get an extra 2 there. Makes up a second and 6 here.
So we've seen basically them running to the left, running to the right, and dive up the middle. They have another play where they'll put one of the wingbacks in motion, and the quarterback will just basically follow the wingback as a blocker.
The old Whitman Hansen play that the Whitman Hansen had run that under Bob Bancroft for years.
2nd and 6 now. Ball right in front of our cameras here at Abington Cam. Ferreira's looking to throw his first pass of the game. Deep drop. They set up a screen to the left side. Caught with a couple of blockers. Over the 40 and spun around. It's going to be enough of the first. And big pop there as he crossed over the yard to gain. Receiver on that play, again, was Miranda.
Yeah, that's a nice setup there. They sent everyone deep. So pulling everybody away, down on the right-hand side or over the middle. So Patterson was out there all by himself, number 3 for the Green Wave, and they pick up the first down.
So line of scrimmage now at the Green Wave 37. This drive started at their own 35.
Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Blue Knights on the Green Wave 37-yard line.
See, the Green Wave can penetrate here in this first down play. Again, no wideouts. Everybody inside the box here. Put a man in motion. They toss it in motion. Man tries to follow the quarterback up over the right side.
There. Picks up about, 2, maybe 3 there.
Yeah, gets it up to the 34. They mark it.
So nice job by the Green Wave there on first down.
Gino Michelli checking back in for the Green Wave. Giving a breather to one of his teammates. That's number 58. That's Jonathan Sharp Hunt.
Coming out, and LaRosa goes in.
Second down. Little discussion over in the
Green Wave has had a lot of little injuries this year so far, especially to the line.
Timeout call by Sandwich on a second down play here with 7:22 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm kind of so early, It's kind of a unique strategy there to call a timeout. He led the clock down pretty far too.
Fans working behind the
Big crowd here tonight because a lot of parents here with their
It's a nice crowd.
Cheerleaders and youth football.
Of course, do we have the homecoming is tomorrow night? Or?
I believe it is.
So homecoming's tomorrow night.
I want to remind you, folks at home, the Boosters door-to-door drive is going to be Sunday, October 20th. Student-athletes around high school will be walking through the town to collect donations from kind-hearted and generous residents of Green Wave Nation. This is the largest and most important fundraiser of the year for the Boosters, and we're currently looking for a few more parents to volunteer as drivers between the hours of 10:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. If you can help, please contact any member of the Boosters this week, and we ask everyone to please mark your calendars for Sunday, October 20th, and look for students in your neighborhood between the hours of 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Thank you in advance for your generous donations to the Abington Greenway Boosters, who do so much to support our athletic programs here at Abington High. All right, second down and 7. Guerrero under center. Miranda again. So running back to put a man in motion coming at you. They did give up the middle to Miranda. Dives to about the 31. Bring up a third down play.
So it's going to be third and about 4.
Looks like
they get a good push. They do get a good push from that offensive line. Even, but they're, doing 2 or 3, 4 yards at a whack, but they get a nice little push there. Puts them in a good position, especially when they're in 4-down territory like they are here at the 31.
I was just going to say, if they're going to go for 4th down in their own territory, they're certainly going to try it in the Green Wave territory.
Well, it's become a philosophy thing of high school football coaches, too, I think, to pretty much go for it.
Right. McElroy on the wing in the near side. Miranda again right behind the quarterback. They pitched all the other back over the right side, looking for a hole. He's going to be short of the first.
Well, they gave him a good spot there on that other side.
Sure did. Well, no, they're saying 4th down, but 4th and short.
4th and about 1.
At the 28, 4th and 1.
Brought down by the Green Waves, number 53.
Damian King was the carrier there, number 18. Trying to get these numbers down. So 4th and 1. Once again, a 4th down conversion here at the 28.
Ferrara gets the call in from the coach. I think that might be Kevin Cobbin is one of their coaches.
He is. We talked to him before the game.
Bridgewater State grad.
4th down on the 28. Pitch. Going up.
Nothing doing. Huge.
Loss on the play.
Yeah, who is that? Number 53 for the Green Wave. Is that 53? 53, of course, was in there. That's
Andrew Van Looling. Came out of nowhere.
And then Nash was there to help out, to push him back, to make sure the Green Wave got that turnover on downs. A huge defensive stop there by the Green Wave.
Nice play. Patterson getting a little credit. Here's an instant replay of this one. Watch him just coming out, just boom, takes him right down. Knocked him off his feet, and the Green Wave now have their first possession on the 29-yard line.
I'd like to see if the Green Wave tries to do a little bit more just power running, Sean. Trying to see if they can run the ball a little bit more on the ground tonight.
5:54 on the clock. Give left side. Cuts it back. Good stick there at the 32-yard line.
Picks up about 2, maybe 3.
That was Ryan Solomini, number 11. A burst of speed. Solomini's a hard, really intense player.
Yeah, he is just a
both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he can just play. He's such a versatile, athletic kid. number 11 for the Green Wave.
Nash lines up in the backfield behind Riley with Solomini in the right side wing. Brendan Ward on the near side wing, number 2. Riley calls his cadence. Ward in motion. They give to Ward right side, cuts it back inside, and pushes it forward again, picks up another chunk of yardage.
Picked up about 3 there, so brings up third and about 4.
Mark it at the 36.
Brendan Ward on the carry for the Green
Coming
Wave.
down at the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter, the Green Wave's first possession, after stopping the Blue Knight offense on their first drive of the game.
And number 84, Luke Steele.
And you got number 2 is
Brendan Ward.
Brendan Ward. Number 8 is Liam Ward.
That's right, alphabetical order. Here come the Green Wave now. Maxwell out wide to the near side. Nash and Solomini in the backfield. Riley to Solomini trying to get around the left side.
He's
Cuts it back at some room. Over the 40, up to the midfield, and taken down to the 49-yard line of the Blue Knights.
Nice hole, nice downfield blocking too by the Green Wave, kind of screening out some of those Knight players trying to pursue him. So nice job there on the first down. Brings it over to the 49-yard line.
Good quick hitter there. As Kevin said, nice blocking on the left side of the offensive line. Really gave Solomini some options and a lot of yardage on that play. So they'll move the stakes now into Blue Knight territory with 4:15 and rolling on the clock here in the first quarter. Van Luling got over the ball at center. He made that big stop to give us the possession. Maxwell out wide to the far side now. Riley now in the shotgun with running backs on each side. Solomini in motion. They pitch to Solomini. Solomini turns the corner, dives forward, gets a pop there.
Number 65 was there to deliver that blow there. It's Russell, it looks like, is on that tackle. Their print is pretty small.
It is. Russell.
So nice job by the Green Wave, though. Picks up about 2, though. Green Wave did a nice job of kicking out. They had good pursuit, though, by the Knights, kind of closing that lane down pretty quickly for only a 2-yard pickup.
So out come the Green Wave, breaking the huddle up to the line of scrimmage with a 2nd down and 8. Nash is the running back. Paulding on the near side wing. There goes Solomini in motion. They give to Paulding underneath. Paulding with some room. Paulding still stutter steps, dives forward, very close to the first down.
Yeah, that's exactly. Nice job, just kind of in and out, just, making his cuts back and forth, weaving through to that first down. That's going to be really close to the first down.
It is a first down. They wave it forward.
They're giving it to him.
Good job by Naz with that extra effort. Naz Paulding.
Yeah, there's no need to, really measure, because it's like if it's past that
the line
39-yard line, because they started at the 49, then if they mark it there, then that's going to be a first down.
Paulding just a sophomore. Mason Nash is a junior, and of course Solomini is a junior also.
The old counter play works, delivers once again for the Green Wave.
Riley gives to Nash. Nash pokes it outside, trying to get around the corner.
Play.
But he's still on his feet though. Good defensive play out there.
Yeah, number 1 there. Miranda there definitely did a nice job there of kind of holding the edge and for only a 1-yard pickup.
Yep. 2nd and 9. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter.
Hey, this is a crazy game, Sean, already. First quarter, here we are, just under 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and both teams have only touched the ball once. So
yeah,
both teams are keeping the ball on the ground, moving the clock.
The only pass we saw was a screen pass by Sandwich. Abington is still moving it on the ground. And now they come out, though, in the shotgun formation with Nash standing with Riley in the backfield. Slot wide receivers on both sides. Now they put a man in motion. They're going to give it. Coming around the Riley keeps up the middle up to the 35. It'll bring up about a 3rd and 6 here at the 30. Oh, it's going to call it at the 36. Yeah. 3rd and 7 now. Almost to the 35.
Yeah. So it's long 6.
Yep.
So that's a, the Green Wave still has 2 plays here. So a running play is definitely still in their arsenal here to keep it on the ground, see if they can get it. I think a lot of their carries tonight, Sean, too, it seems like they're just about like that one, for instance. It just seems like they're almost ready to burst out.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The Knights have been able to grab them and, stop them before they get a big gain.
Similar formation for the Green Wave. Riley in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Riley looking down the near side. Steps up. He's got some pressure. He's scrambling. But a man coming from behind. Unloads it first down by Maxwell. Maxwell at the 30, inside the 20, inside the 15, inside, all the way inside to the 8-yard line.
Well, Michael Riley definitely sold that. Looked like he was going to kind of run, and then he just stopped and planted and chucked it down the field to Maxwell. And Maxwell did the rest there. Nice job of running by Maxwell. We got the replay here for the...
Good yard after carry there by Maxwell. Coming back, sees his quarterback in trouble. Make sure he gets open. And Riley, always looking downfield, puts it right there for him. And Maxwell just takes off, trying to take it to the house, and gets it inside the 10 with great field position.
That's a sign of a great wide receiver, right? Just trying to get a lane where the quarterback can see you and throw it to you when he's scrambling. Nice job by Maxwell coming back.
Salamini in motion. Looking to throw is Riley. Riley looking for Maxwell. Now he goes to the big tight end. Touchdown!
Touchdown, man of Muskegon! That's too funny.
Touchdown for the Green Wave, and the light system is triggered to celebrate the 6 points, and now we go for the 7th with a Riley point after attempt.
Riley's touchdown pass is complete to number 89, Jake McSherry.
Lining up for the kick. Patterson on the hold. Riley puts it up.
It's good. 7-0 Green Wave.
He's been deadly from the PAT kick.
You know, both teams kind of have very similar drives. The Green Wave is able to, sustain their drive and score. Defense for the Green Wave is able to come up, and that's the difference here in this first quarter. 27 seconds to go, so the Green Wave strike pay dirt first.
Nice grab by McSherry, too, the big tight end. Coming, just finding that opening in the end zone and just using those big bear claws to grab that ball.
Second touchdown of the year.
There are a lot of cheerleaders down there. Tonight is also youth cheer. Let's hear it for the Abington.
So the Green Wave will now be kicking off once again.
Youth cheer squad.
Well, you got the Abington Youth Cheer Squad down there with the high school cheerleaders as well. So we got Riley. He's going to be here to set the kickoff. Back deep is number 4, McElroy, and number 1, Miranda for the Knights.
All right, Green Wave now teeing it up at their own 40. 2 men back deep for the Blue Knights, standing at about their own 11-yard line.
And Owen McElroy back deep for the Blue Knights.
We await the kick. And a high short kick. Going to whistles at the kick. What's it going to be, an offside call? Where was that whistle? Yeah, a flag now thrown.
It's like a perfect kick. It was kind of in between the defenders.
Offside on the kicking team.
Green Wave called offside on the kick team, so you can't cross
the
line until the ball is kicked. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Green Wave up 7-0. After that nice drive that was started with a good 4th down stop with Van Luling and Nash. That was a 71-yard drive for the Green Wave.
You know, and that's a big momentum turner too, because stopping them on 4th and short, they were able to come back in the score and get the 7 points on the board. So that's a huge job by the Green Wave, both defensively and offensively.
Riley, the line drive kick's going to be bouncing and it's going to be put up and right into the hands of number 4 at the 22. Trying to get around the far side, gets a little room down the sideline, and they're going to be taken out at the 46-yard line.
The Knights were fortunate that ball just happened to land in number 4's hands, because the up man was able to hit it, but nice job on the tip drill there of taking it down, and gets up to about, the 45-ish.
Yeah, that is McElroy, Owen McElroy with the return.
44 they're going to mark him at.
Pretty good run back.
It was a good run back, yeah. Made me a little nervous because they had a lot of bodies over there, Sean, on that left side.
Good field position at the 44. Let's see what they do here. They come out with one wide out to the near side. That's Lincoln Shin, number 8. But again, the same formation with the 2 tight wings and 1 running back right behind the quarterback who's under center. Give number 1, trying to get up the middle with the extra blocks. Picks up about 4 on the play.
Maybe 5.
It's Miranda. Andrew Miranda, he's a senior running back, number 1.
Yeah, this is exactly what Whitman Hansen had run for years, kind of like to pitch it back, and then everybody kind of just, student body kind of fills in the hole where he's running to and just tries to push the pile.
That's the end of the first quarter. It's a tough offense to defend against, because by pitching it back and having the quarterback lead, they get that extra running back, whereas a lot of times the quarterback's handing it off and you're just watching the play.
Right, you get an extra blocker in there.
Fans, a reminder,
I want to remind you that next week's football game is going to be on Friday, October 18th. That's going to be an away game at Rockland High School right down North Avenue. That's Friday, October 18th, 7 o'clock against Rockland. And the following week will be a home game. It'll be another Thursday night game, Thursday, October 24th against East Bridgewater. That's right. So Friday, October 18th at Rockland, Thursday, October 24th right here in Abington against East Bridgewater. You can always check the dates and times of all Abington High School athletic events at www.arbiterlive.com. That's ARBITER and the word live.com.
And all they do to help Abington athletics.
So I think, overall, the Green Wave, I think they're fortunate, though, too. I mean, Sandwich has been able to run the ball so far this first quarter, first part of this game. So hopefully the Green Wave can kind of get a negative play here to kind of stop this drive and get the ball back as quick as possible.
All right, here we go, starting up the second quarter with the ball at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 5. Shotgun formation now. And they hand it off, though, coming to the near side. Over the 50, turning upfield, and they're going to be taken down. Looks like Maxwell on the tackle.
Yeah, there's a big hole there, but they were able to collapse down the Green Wave defense. They had a couple blockers out front, so nice job there by the Sandwich Knights. So the Abington High School Athletic Hall of Fame is pleased to announce the 2024 Hall of Fame induction ceremony will be held Sunday, November 3rd at 1 p.m. in the Abington High School Auditorium. This year's slate of inductees include Amanda Hawksworth Giver, from the class of 2013, Jack Farley, the class of 1960, the 2005 Super Bowl champions, and head coach Jim Kelleher.
All right, first down at the 44-yard line. They spread it out now for the first time. Shotgun for Ferreira, looking to throw, looking downfield, a little button hook. It puts it up and incomplete. Intended receiver there was number 8, Lincoln Shin.
Looks like he probably should have had that. I don't know, a little bit behind, but
a real quick snap of a throw. And Shin is one of their go-to guys when they throw. They also like to throw to Luke Steele, number 84, another big tight end. Bring up 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass, and the clock stops at 11:19 here in the second quarter. This is Sandwich's second possession of the night.
Kind of surprised with the pass. I mean, they've been pretty successful on the ground, maybe trying to catch the Green Wave, sleeping a little bit and trying to think that they're going to run.
But when you set it up with a wide formation,
right, then you take away the element of surprise. But when you bunch it up like they do in the wing formation,
so maybe they want to exercise. So Luke Steele, number 84, is out wide to the far side, and in the slot over there is Owen McElroy. Two guys out wide to the near side. Ferreira, the shotgun. They throw to McElroy. McElroy grabs it, going around the far sideline, and going to be taken down just short of the first.
It's going to be about 3rd and 2 here.
Good tackle by Solomini, I believe, over there.
Solomini, the Green Wave only had one person out there, so it's a nice call by the Sandwich Knights to get the ball out to that side of the field.
3rd and 2 at the Green Wave 36-yard line. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action.
Along with the Abington Cam staff.
High-quality guys. We got Mike the Postman Simmons, Matt Lyons is our director, Dave Bowen on camera, and Kevin Tachi's around here somewhere. Also Drew Flaherty and Nathan Calcano de Silva is helping out. Here we go now. 3rd down and short for the Blue Knights to give to number 1, trying to get on the right side. He's got to dive forward. I think he's got it.
He's got the first, yep.
That's Miranda again, Andrew Miranda. So they'll move the stakes and start a fresh set of downs at about the 33-yard line.
Andrew Miranda on the carry to the Blue Knights.
They're moving the ball all right, Kev. But
they have been, and obviously this is kind of where the same place the last series the Green Wave was able to stiffen up and stop them. So see what the Green Wave can do here.
Got some pretty good boys on the good-sized boys on the line of scrimmage there.
They do. They have some big kids. They're mixing it up, kind of a little bit inside, a little bit outside. Now, of course, this drive, they're kind of throwing a couple passes in there as well.
Brendan Clark Kelly now in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch to the near side, trying to get around the end. Some good blocks. Nice job by Maxwell shaking off a block and then taking a man down, but not until after he picked up about 3 or 4. Actually, a little more than that, maybe about 5.
Yeah, picks up 5.
Ball to 28.
Yeah, they're able to get numbers on the outside when they're pitching the ball outside. So the Green Wave is going to have a little bit better response as far as getting players up into the mix and getting up there early so they don't pick up 5 yards.
And really trying to keep your hands out in front of you to shed that blocker.
As much as it's a pitch, they're really kind of getting into running north and south pretty quickly, Sean. It's not like they're kind of stretching it out to the sides,
right,
to the sidelines. trying to get the edge. They're just turning it upfield and taking that 5 yards.
Like they're trying to blow the cornerback out so the running back can turn up and in. You see what they do. He comes out in the shotgun formation once again. The second down play. He's going to keep it to the right side. Going to block his punch. Oh, he slips down, much to the Blue Knights' chagrin.
Right, as he tried to cut back, and I don't really know why he was cutting back there either. Though there seemed like there was pretty much a lot of room out there on that right side.
Ball to 26 now. It's going to bring up a third and 3. A long 3. Patterson jumps back onto the field for the Green Wave, number 3.
Third down and 3.
Gives La Rosa a breather. 8.5 to go here in the second quarter. Play selection is brought into the huddle by the senior quarterback, Adam Ferreira. He's under center.
Goes
running
back
back
to
right
a
behind
tight
him.
formation here.
Yeah, Brendan Clark Kelly right behind him as the fullback. Put a man in motion. They toss him. There's a reverse. He'll counter underneath. It's going to break for the first down at the 20-yard line.
Maxwell with a tackle there right at the 20.
It's a little inside reverse, a little tosses, and it works successfully for the Blue Knights. So now they move it to the 20, first and 10.
If Maxwell didn't make that tackle, there was nobody behind him. So nice job by Maxwell coming up and making that tackle, number 18 for the Green Wave.
We've got Steve Wakeland, Steve McGuire, Bob Van Luling, and Adam Nash over there on the chain gang for the Green Wave. I want to thank them. They volunteer every game, do a great job. All right, first and 10. They revert back to their tight formation with Miranda, number 1, on the left side as the wing, McElroy, right side wing.
Pitch.
Miranda goes in motion. He's going to get the pitch. Get some lead blockers trying to get around the corner at the 20. Gets it up. He's going to be stopped right at the 20. No gain on that play.
Yeah. And it looked like there was a little bit of a hold there on that edge too, Sean. But Green Wave did a nice job of being able to react to that, getting that out there. They pick up about 1, maybe 2.
They gave him a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah.
I disagree. But if you're not upset, Kev, then
Adam Libby had the tackle on that. Not yet, Sean. Still early.
It is still early.
Second down and 8 for the Blue Knights.
Second and 8. Green Wave D want to tighten up here. Give him a third and long. Going to be the shotgun now for Ferreira. He's got Brendan Clark Kelly offset and in front of him to his right. McElroy, looking to throw. Looking in the corner of the end zone. I'll put it up in the air, and it's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was number 4, Owen McElroy.
He throws a good ball, but he throws a very shallow ball.
Yeah.
It doesn't get a lot of air under it. So brings it third and about 8 there. This is kind of, I don't know, like I would have probably still run the ball. You're doing pretty well running the ball all night long.
Yeah.
But, it's just kind of an interesting thing where he kind of on second and 8 you throw. Now you got a third and 8 situation. Puts you a little bit behind the 8 ball here as far as your yardage situation.
I agree. I mean, you think like on second down, if you run it, you might pick up 2, 3, 4 and make
Makes
it
it a
third and
makeable,
short.
right.
Give yourself some options. But now you get third and a long 8, and he again in the shotgun formation, but tight formation for the rest of the team. Low snap. He's going to keep it over the right side. Breaks up the middle. Still on his feet, and he's going to get enough for the first, Kev.
Nice job of blocking up front. He's able to dance and kind of.
Abington comes away with the ball, but they're saying he was down. Well, Abington's.
Green Wave ball, the fumble.
Fumble at the 8-yard line.
I think their coach is probably going to go ballistic.
Michael Riley comes out of the pile with it. So big turnaround there, and it looks like an injury on the field, too. We're going to replay.
Like the quarterback is hurt.
See if we can see the jumps up. And you can see the Green Wave jumping for the ball right away.
And the official actually threw his thing there too, Sean. If you can see that, takes his left hand and throws the beanie bag down.
Well, Riley with the fumble recovery. And gives the ball to the Green Wave at the 8-yard line.
So when there is a fumble, the referees have a beanbag where they kind of throw the beanbag kind of to mark where the fumble occurred. And you could see that he did reach for that bag and kind of threw it there. And the quarterback is getting up, number 17. Got a great run there.
Oh, boy. He's limping off the field. That's going to be a big loss for the Sandwich Blue Knights. You never want to see that.
With 6:27 to go here in the first half.
So the Green Wave defense, once again, They stopped a 4th and 1 conversion at the 28-yard line in the first quarter, and here they stop them with a fumble on the 8-yard line.
Well, their stats are going to look, the Blue Knights stats look pretty good because they've been able to run the ball, up and down the field, but they just haven't been able to convert when it matters most. So, Green Wave doing a nice job of bending but not breaking. So,
first down for the Green Wave, 92 yards away from pay dirt here. Michael Riley, the senior quarterback and captain, goes back into the huddle now and gets his team ready. Van Luling out as the center with his teammates to his left and right. Patterson out wide to the far side of the field. Nash and Paulding in the backfield with Solomini. Looking to throw is Riley. Riley going downfield. He's got a man open. Oh! Just a little bit too far for Solomini down at the 40-yard line. Riley took a shot after that one, too. What was that? No, it was Nash. Nash was down.
Nash was down. I don't know. He was.
That was another example, maybe a little bit more air under the ball there. And Solomini might have got to it.
He was open.
So that was a good-looking play. I'd like to have that for a second opportunity. Bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 8. 6:21 on the clock here in the second quarter. His first 2 possessions by Sandwich ended up with no points on the board. Green Wave with 7 on their first. This is their second possession. Riley calling his cadence. Give left side. It's going to be
that's a nice tough run in there by Solomini. Picks up about maybe 8 yards.
Gets it up to like the 16-yard line.
And that's exactly what you needed there, Sean. Was a good burst after having that incomplete pass on that first down.
It's a good block in there in front of Solomini too. Patterson takes a breather. Brendan Ward checks in. It's like Naz going to take a breather. A lot of running backs in the Green Wave stable here.
They do. They have they're like 5 or 6 running backs deep. They just have a great number of players this year for
Solomini and Nash now in the backfield behind Riley. Ward in motion to the right. Give right up the middle. No, he punches outside as Nash puts his head down.
He's got the first down.
And he gets a face mask too at the 20-yard line.
He's got it.
So he's going to get the first plus the penalty.
He's a emotional player. Nash is.
Mason
Nash.
His father is too.
I know.
We'll wait the call from referee Goldman.
5-yard face mask on the defense.
5-yard face mask. Unintentional.
So first down.
I would agree.
So it would have been a first down anyway. So the Green Wave picking up. Now they're out to the 25, which is
a little more breathing room.
A little more breathing room. And the other thing is, too, it's like you're going to get the ball back in the second half for the kickoff, Sean. So you want to try to take advantage of this. You got 5:36, all your timeouts. So bring it down so they don't really have an opportunity to score here in the second quarter here. But you may be able to punch another one in.
1st and 10 with Riley in the shotgun. Look at this formation, Kev. Got Nash behind him, Solomini to his right. Looking to throw. Pumps it. Got some pressure. Got to unload it and throws it away. Outside the
box.
Yep.
As long as you get it back to the line of scrimmage.
We got 2nd down for Abington at their own 25.
So Nash was just a blocker, even though he's behind Riley there, just kind of come up, protecting Riley, trying to give him that little extra time.
Good pressure there by the Blue Knights, though.
I think the idea is solid too. I think of getting your players to run downfield, because that kind of makes the defense think that they can't let people behind them and kind of pull back a little bit, and they can't be running up to support the run as much.
Riley now under center with Nash and Solomini in the backfield. Calls the cadence, gives the Solomini around the left side.
Nothing doing there.
Going to get hung up in the backfield though.
Yep, it's going to create a 3rd down. 3rd and about 11 here for the Green Wave.
Good defensive play by the defensive line of the Blue Knights.
Yeah, they got some big kids, as you said earlier, Sean. 65 and 77, pretty big boys, and 84. So.
Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 11 for Abington with a 7-0 lead here. Ball's marked at the 19-yard line. I think they probably go to the air here, Kevin.
I think 3rd and 11. I think it's definitely a situation where you'd be passing.
It's like a little man coverage here. They got 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side for Riley, who's in the shotgun.
Down and out maybe of Maxwell.
They put Nash in motion. Looking like going to throw a screen here up the middle.
He
Still
got
on
some
his
room.
feet. That's Salamini. Salamini gets the first down on the 35, up to the 40-yard line. They're going to move the stakes for the Green Wave.
Nice job of running after that catch. Some good blocking up front, pushing the pile up. But, Salamini doing a nice job of getting to that stakes and getting that first down.
Nice job by Riley looking off the play. See, he looks to the near side, then comes back the other way to Salamini. And Salamini almost gets stripped up from behind, but follows his blockers and gets another 10 yards.
In that fake to the right, you could see the defense actually kind of hesitate and go that way and then pull it. So they gave Salamini that extra little bit where he didn't have to worry about people coming up from behind, and he could run forward with the ball to get the first down.
Matt Lyons on the instant replay for you viewers at home. Hope you're enjoying that. Riley under center, 1st and 10. Give up the middle.
Here.
Nash taken down, though.
Good pressure there by...
Was that 77?
Yeah, 77, 54 in on that tackle.
77 is James Nyman.
That's like 3-yard loss.
Yeah, Nash really had nowhere to go. As soon as he got the ball, they were in on him.
Second down.
Somebody missed a block.
Looked like several people.
Second down.
Second down and 13.
Kev, you mentioned it was a little bit of a chill in here, but it's not a breeze out here. So it's just a nice fall evening.
It is a nice evening tonight. Kind of fall caught me a little bit by surprise. So used to that little autumn, beautiful, almost summer weather.
Shotgun. Riley's going to keep it, looking for a hole up the middle. Riley is going to be taken down, though, at the 40. But only gets back to the original line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd and 10 at the 40.
Michael Riley on the carry for the Green Wave.
That was a designed quarterback run.
Well, and the Green Wave's doing, I think, a couple things here, Sean. They're taking time off the clock. They want to keep the ball on the ground. So if they don't get the first down here, what they'll give the Knights very little time, because the Knights haven't had an explosive offense, but they've had to take a long time to get down the field. So the Green Wave, I think, is making sure that they give them as little much time, and hopefully as little much time as possible. If they get the ball, but hopefully they can get the first down. They still have all their timeouts here to be able to move it down the field.
And we will be getting the opening kickoff of the second half also. Shotgun for Riley. Oh, he fumbles the snap, still gets up with it though, and the ball is going to be knocked down out of the air. There's a flag, though, in the backfield, which is typically a holding penalty. Riley ended up on his back after that pass attempt.
He had to do everything just to get rid of that ball.
Yeah. See what the
holding. They're going to decline that.
Yep.
So it's going to be 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Green Wave is going to have a 4th and 10 here at their own 40. Green Wave will kick it.
On the offense, the penalty is declined. 4th down.
So the line of scrimmage is right at the 40.
So this is one of those things. Earlier we were talking about, Sean, how they burnt the timeout that looked like it was at a time that was unnecessary. And now you come back with 2 minutes and 13 seconds. It could be that you end up needing that timeout later on here in this first half.
Salamini's going to be the punter. 2 men back around their own 20-yard line for the Blue Knights. Salamini, the right-footed kicker, puts a nice spiral going down the far side.
Good bounce.
Going to roll an Abington bounce
all the way down to the
20-yard line.
Yeah, nice flip of the field there for the Green Wave. Nice 40-yard punt.
Pins it back with 2:02 left on the clock. No return.
So the Blue Knights will start there with their worst field position of the night.
Now's going to be a good time for a Green Wave pick six.
It's always a good time for a pick six. We haven't had one this year, have we?
Not yet.
Not yet. We need one.
We had an 83-yard kickoff return by Salamini at the Duxbury game.
And we had the punt return.
Yep, by Naz Paulding. I think we're due for a defensive touchdown here.
Well, of course, we got the turnover on the last series there by the Blue Knights.
Blue Knights come with one wide receiver out wide to the near side.
New quarterback, obviously.
That's right.
Number 18.
Got a lot of pressure. It's going to be taken down for a sack.
4-yard loss there.
Jonathan Shaw punt in there, number 53.
That looks like it's Damian King, number 18.
Looks like Salamini was in there. Also getting to him.
If I'm the Green Wave, do you call timeout here, Sean?
Oh, sorry, that was Van Luling in there, too, on the sack. He's been a beast down there on the defensive sideline. Yeah, you could. I mean,
maybe this one, after this one?
Yeah, especially if they don't get much yardage, Kev, right? So they just lost 4 on that one. Get into a 3rd and long, stop the clock.
Use your all. Well, if you do it this time, then you can do it all 3 times.
Are they going to kneel down here? Nope. They hand up the middle. Gain of about 2 or 3.
Timeout. Green Wave is calling a timeout here with a minute, 8 seconds to go.
We have a timeout, Abington.
Good use of time management by the Green Wave coaching staff.
So it's 3rd and 12. Obviously, you've got the backup quarterback in there, and the reason why they didn't do it before, because now they can still do it the 3rd and this down too. So then they would still have 1 timeout left.
I want to send a shout out to our Abington coaching staff. The head coach is Ed Riley in his first year as head coach, with assistants Jim Daly, Scott Pfeiffer, Dave Lyons, Mike Bruning, Jason Brown, Bella Cabongo, Tom Shepard, Kalonji Cabongo, and Joe D'Antonio Jr. And also, of course, our athletic trainer, Alicia Reed.
So we were talking earlier about the Hall of Fame, and of course, 50-year head coach, Mr. Jim Kelleher, class of 66, will be inducted as well, as we were talking about earlier. And tickets for the November 3rd Hall of Fame ceremony are available at the press box during halftime, or you can purchase them at the Riley Law Office between now and next Friday. Congratulations to all of our 2024 Hall of Fame inductees.
Yeah, Jack Farley from the class of 1960, Amanda Hawksworth, great basketball player, all-around athlete for Abington, class of 13. And, of course, Jim Kelleher, class of 66, and the 2005 football team, the Super Bowl champions. That was one of the most exciting football games that Kevin and I have ever seen.
Absolutely.
I think you called it the best game in the history of high school football.
I did.
And you also
and actually, Dave Podnoy agreed with me.
That's right. You also said that the referee made one of the worst calls in the history of high school football.
I think I was correct on that.
I think you were too. All right, they come out with 2 wideouts to each side.
As much as the coach from Archbishop Williams disagreed with me.
King is at the quarterback, number 18, Damian King. Looking to throw. Big rush.
Patterson's got him down.
Patterson came flying from the right side.
Timeout. Only 5 seconds off the clock there. Brings up 4th down.
They drive him back to about the 12-yard line.
It's going to be 4th down.
We have a timeout, Abington.
So the Green Wave's going to get this ball back with a minute to go. So it's going to be 4th and about, 18?
Yeah. They're going to have to punt with a minute 3 to go.
Right. So the Green Wave, is going to be able to take a couple shots at this, hopefully. It's unfortunate that their quarterback went down with that ankle injury, because it's like their offense is just a totally different offense.
Watch this replay of Patterson, number 3.
Just blitzing from that left.
Yeah, nobody comes in unabated.
From the left side of the quarterback.
I like that kind of Green Wave with putting the pressure on.
Well, and the quarterback really had no opportunity there at all. There was nobody blocking him, no one picking up, but he could see it.
A sophomore backup quarterback. Hopefully, their starting quarterback there, Adam Ferreira, is okay. He was taken off the field on that play in which he fumbled. Obviously, he experienced an injury during that tackle. And hopefully, if he's not back at this game, he will get back soon to future games for the Blue Knights, especially as a senior. So, Kevin, 4th down. Line of scrimmage is back at the 12. They're going to put Naz Paulding as the sole man back deep. Looks like he's standing at about the Blue Knight 42. It's like Damian King. The quarterback is also Damian King, the punter. Standing at the goal line. Good snap. Kick is up, just gets it away. Paulding's going to let it roll to the 49-yard line. Where they'll blow it dead. It'll be 1st down for the Green Wave with 51 seconds to go.
So that's a nice kick. That kick got down there fast. I mean,
sure did.
Number 84 showed that's a great job on special teams there by him getting down there.
So 49 yards away from Pater, 51 seconds on the clock. And then we'll have some halftime festivities with all of the youth football cheerleaders and the varsity football cheerleaders will be out there together, and then the Abington High School band, and then the Booster Bomb, the tennis ball toss.
Booster Bomb. My granddaughter did it last week. Probably one of the worst efforts. She barely got it across the track, but they make them stand behind the wall, so that's a good throw for like an 8-year-old.
3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun for Riley. Riley now puts a man in motion. That's Salamini. Dropping back, nice block by Nash. Riley rolling, now puts it downfield, connects.
Get out of bounds.
Connects and goes down, gets the first down though. Stop the clock briefly at the 38. They'll move the stakes. Green Wave will get right up on the line of scrimmage with 43 seconds on the clock. Ward out wide to the far side. Maxwell out wide to the near side with slots in between both. Riley now rolling to his left. Puts it up, knocked away, though, by number 54. Good pressure and good defensive play there. Cochran, Nolan Cochran, one of the captains.
Yeah,
But it stops the clock on the incomplete pass at 32 seconds.
He's a good player. He's been all over the field tonight, both sides of the ball. Number 54.
McSherry checking in for the Green Wave.
Green Wave got to give a little bit more time so the players can get downfield. I mean, obviously you got 32 seconds to, get down there. So you've got to throw the ball deep. You've got to take shots downfield, and you need to give your quarterback some time to be able to throw the ball.
2nd and 10 now at the 38-yard line. Salamini out wide to the far side. 3 wideouts to the near side. And
Timeout.
Whistle. Timeout by Sandwich.
I think they were trying to set something up on the left side because you really had Salamini isolated on their defensive back over there, and they didn't really like to see that because everybody was over this side of the field. And Salamini obviously beat him earlier on that long pass after the turnover.
Yeah, it's like, who do you cover? If you got to double up on someone against the Green Wave, who are you going to go? You're going to go at Salamini? Fine, we'll put Maxwell out there. If you're going to go after Maxwell, fine, we got the big tight end McSherry ready to go.
Especially where that is kind of like on the whole of the side. They were totally isolated over there, and I think, they just didn't like that coverage. They're probably going to try to give him some help over the top there if they come out, Green Wave comes out with that same offensive setup.
The Green Wave cheerleaders down there with all of the youth football cheerleaders. Just a huge crowd of cheerleaders up here tonight. And you'll see them at halftime as they're going to band together and entertain us for a cheer. You can see the crack staff from Abington Cam getting it right on film. All right, here we go. The same lineup. 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Riley at shotgun with Nash in the backfield. Ball at the 38-yard line. Looking to throw. Riley puts it up. Oh, he's looking at it. Picked off at the 23-yard line. Got some running room on the far side. And tripped up at the 45-yard line.
By Nash.
So not what the Green Wave want to do. They have 20 seconds on the clock.
And that's the hard thing, too. You're not running your normal offense, right? You're just trying to throw it. They know you're trying to throw it. But they give it to the Blue Knights. They had a lot of good pressure there. When they knew the Green Wave was going to be throwing the ball. They had some good pressure there.
So let's see what the Sandwich Knights do with, 1 timeout left, maybe?
I think they might have one.
At the most, or none. And they get 20 seconds and 45 yards away. King getting the play selection from the sideline. Green Wave secondary.
See if they have any type of trick play or something like that. You can see them all talking back there, and it might just be because the quarterback is new, making sure everybody's on the same page.
Well, that might be Andrew Miranda, number 1, saying, throw me the ball.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Ball's right out in front of us. Good snap. Looking to throw his King. Going to the right side.
Doesn't get out of bounds? No, he does. Wow.
Out at about the, 39-ish?
Yeah, 39-ish.
Ball clock stops at 15 seconds here in the first half. 2nd down and 4. Good pass by King, the sophomore.
It was. He did it out there to the flat. Little down and out. Number 52 in there for the Green Wave.
Gino
Jelly.
Having a good year for the Green Wave. All right, the Blue Knights break their huddle. They send wideouts to each side. And King in the shotgun with 1 man back with him as a blocking back. Looking to throw. Going down the middle field, puts it up, though. It's going to be picked off at the 17-yard line. And going to be tackled at the 37-yard line with 6 seconds on the clock. Was that Salamini, I believe?
I believe that was Salamini.
Intercepted by the Green Waves, number 11.
So, here's a replay. Put it up to Salamini right there, just as the outfielder. Baseball player he is at the 17, runs it up.
The thing, Sean, though, too, is for the Blue Knights, you got to get it downfield. You got to, to score. You only have 15 seconds left, so Green Wave was did a nice job of putting their athletes back there, and Salamini came up with a big play.
6 seconds on the board. We'll see if the Green Wave runs a play here. Looks like they will. Why wouldn't you? Ball's marked actually at the 38-yard line.
They can give Riley a little time here. Maybe we can.
3-man rush. Riley puts it up to McSherry. McSherry with the ball. Trying to pitch it. He does. And the ball is fumble,
No time.
though, and that'll be the end of the first half.
Try to do a little hook and lateral. No. A nice job by the Green Wave, 7-0 here as we come to the end of the first half. Looking forward to the Green Wave getting the ball back in the second half here. So nice job, I think, overall.
Really, the Green Wave would have liked to have a few more points on the board there, be a little more productive, but they're going to get a shot when they receive the opening kickoff to start the second half.
Right.
So we'll see. So Kevin and I are going to take a break, and we're going to get the cheerleaders organized out there. Then you'll be entertained by the Abington High School band. And we'll be back with more South Shore League football action between the Abington Green Wave and the Sandwich Blue Knights after the halftime festivities.
Duggan, Avery DeNambro, Mia Campbell, Liv McClellan, Emily LaPointe, and Liz McNeil. For the Pee-wees are Emily Simonetti, Candace Martell, and Michaela Gunning. And the midgets, we have Savannah DeMambro, Nancy Campbell, Terry McClellan, and Sandy Brownell. Thank you to the coaches of Abington Youth Cheer. And now, I direct your attention to midfield. Actually longer than midfield because there's a lot of cheerleaders out there. They'll be performing for you at halftime. Fans, let's hear it for the Abington High School football cheer squad and Abington Youth Cheer. Great job, ladies. Great job. Fans, I ask that you direct your attention to midfield. The Abington High School marching band will be performing. Mr. Leonelli will give me the thumbs up, And you will also at some point give me the name of the director, who's the student director. And I will mention that later. The Abington High School Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Greg Fish, the student conductor in the Abington High School Marching Band. Well done, Greg. As the Abington High School Athletic Hall of Fame is pleased to announce that the 2024 Hall of Fame induction ceremony will be held on Sunday, November 3rd at 1 p.m. in the high school auditorium. This year's slate of inductees includes Amanda Hawksworth.
All right, we are back and getting ready for the second half of action here at Memorial Field. A fun set of activities at halftime. Then we have 24 more minutes left to go in this game, Kev. We're going to be receiving the opening kickoff. We got a 7-0 lead. Really think it's important for Abington to try to double up the score right now and get ahead of Sandwich and put them into more passing situations.
Yeah, I think what they did the first drive there, where they kind of, just really kind of took it to them running, like getting 3-4 yards at a time. Kind of get back to that, take some time off the clock. Both teams are kind of in that mode. For their first couple of drives. I think Abington get a little bit away from that because of the, clock and how much time they had.
Yeah.
But I think, get back to that, try to do a little bit of power running here, see if we can get that second score on the scoreboard. It sounds like that number 17, the quarterback for Sandwich, will not be back. He re-triggered or re-injured his ankle.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I guess he twisted it last week as well, so he will
According
not
to
be
your
back.
sources?
According to my sources on the ground, we have the sideline reporter, down there, and they've reported it back to us.
What's being discussed down here?
Which side?
Which side they're going to face. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we had an opportunity to show off the new lights here that the Community Preservation Act has invested in the residents of Abington.
Well, you could see a lot of work going on behind the lights over there on the visitor side. It's the new JV baseball diamonds being created over there. It's going to be beautiful.
And just a larger playfield area with we're going to sod that. That should all be in place by early November, so it'll be ready for the spring and summer of next year. Give it a little bit more flexibility for all of our youth and high school sports teams. Salamini and Paulding back at their own 15-yard line. It's like kicking would be never mind. Line drive kicking, another offsides call. This guy is really getting his money tonight. Calling an offside for each team on the kickoff.
I was going to say number 2, Brendan Ward, and number 23, Libby, are the up men for the Green Wave.
We'll go 5 yards back and kick again.
I think he was getting a little bit of crap from one of the Blue Knight coaches, because as he was walking on the field, the referee was, not the ref, but the line judge, side judge, kept turning around and saying something back. They're going to move him back to the 35, and we'll kick it all over again. So the deep men for Abington will move up to the 25.
It seems like that's his thing.
What's that?
No, he called one against Abington, so
yeah,
he's definitely watching for it. So they went right to kicking the ball to the up man. I don't know if they're trying to keep it away from Paulding and Salamini, but we'll see.
Back at Laurie to kick.
Yep, another squib
kick. Going to go right to Ward at the 36-yard line.
That was a tough ball to handle.
It was. A little grease pig there.
Definitely squib, but nice job of picking up. Gives the Green Wave decent field position at the 35.
And the Abington offense will come on the field.
Big number 78 coming out there. Tony Muniz.
Good to see him out there. Got a little hamstring pull last week, but he's back for the Green Wave in the trenches. Out come the Green Wave now with Patterson going out to the far side. McSherry's near side tight end. Salamini is the slot on the right. We got Naz and Mason in the backfield. Give us to Naz on the right side. Naz looking for a hole. He got taken down in the backfield. Good defensive play by number 65.
Yep, 1 yard loss there.
That's that Raz Russell, who's having a pretty good game for the Blue Knights. Loss of 1. Trying to get some running room for Naz and Salamini and Nash.
So Riley gets the play. Comes in. So 2nd and 11. I suspect that they would probably try to keep it on the ground here.
Again, Mason Nash to the right of Riley, who's in the shotgun, with Naz Paulding to the left of Riley. Now they put Naz in motion. They pitch to Naz, trying to get around the right side. He's got some blockers in front of him. Naz looking to turn the corner, gets it up close to the 40-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 5 for Abington.
Yep, about a 6-yard pickup there. Nice job of picking his way through there.
Want to thank WATD, who's here tonight, helping bring South Shore League football to the homes around the South Shore League, around the South Shore and beyond.
So this is a big play. Third and
four.
Short. Third and 4 here. So big play here for the Green Wave. Hopefully they can keep this drive going. Do you pass, Sean? Do you keep the ball on the ground? What do you do?
I say keep the ball on the ground, Kev. Get your 4, you get a first down. Get 2 or 3, you go for it on 4th down. We'll see what they do.
I think you're right. I think they will go for it on 4th down as well. So you're going to treat it like it's
right up on the ball. See if they can get him to bounce offside, too. Shotgun for Riley. Put a man in motion. Riley fakes it, takes it himself right up the middle, big hole.
Nice play.
And a first down for the Green Wave up to the 49.
Faking the earlier play, the previous play where they pitched it outside, just faked that pitch, and Riley just came right up, and there was a huge hole right up the middle there for that first down. Brings it out to the 49-yard line. Great call there.
Well executed, a good job with the fakes there, too. He watched this replay. Salamini in motion. They fake it to him, and Salamini as if he's going to catch it, but Riley keeps it and has got some running room behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you definitely see a little bit over pursuing there by the Blue Knights here tonight, Sean, in a couple of plays.
Now Riley under center with a fresh set of downs at the 49-yard line. Going to give around the left side. That's going to be Salamini. He's got a man on his backside,
though.
Picked
up about a half yard. Yep, doesn't give him any gain there. Up he does.
That's the same man, number 65.
65 is like they're doing a nice job there. 77, 54, 60, 84. They've done a good job up front there. They've really controlled the line of scrimmage there for the Blue Knights. And you can see number 84 looks like he's past the bar. He's arguing or explaining his case about something.
2nd and 10. Riley in the shotgun. He's got a man behind him and to his right with a slot right formation for the receivers. Riley rolling right, puts it outside. That's the Ward. Is that Patterson? It's Patterson, number 3. Yep.
So he gets out to about the 45-ish.
Yep, picks up about 6 on the play. Patterson's another good weapon for the Green Wave.
Gosh, I don't know how he gave him. He definitely made the 45. It's kind of surprising, but picks up, makes it about 3rd and 5, 3rd and long 4 for the Green Wave.
Nash and Paulding checking back in for the Green Wave, giving Brendan Ward and Lee Spry.
A lot of room out there, though, Sean, on that down and out. And I think, with Maxwell, he runs that really pretty well as, also.
Yep.
So I wouldn't be surprised if you kind of see the Green Wave maybe taking advantage of some of that underneath, down and outs and things like that in the flats from the passing game.
Salamini in motion. Another give underneath of Naz. Naz gets turned around as he gets over the 45. Kind of a, I don't want to say a touchdown saving tackle, but a first down saving tackle.
So they make it 4th and 3 here. Blue Knights are playing tough. They're a good team.
Brings up a 4th down and 4 for the Green Wave.
See what the Green Wave has in store here for the 4th and 3.
All right, Green Wave break the huddle. Important 4th down conversion. They spread it out now with 2 wideouts to each side. Riley in the shotgun. Mason Nash in the backfield. Blue Knights show blitz. They send everyone. A little quick hit to Salamini for the first down and a little bit extra about the 36-yard line.
As I was saying, Sean, I think, the underneath stuff, and that's exactly what the Green Wave did. They just took that underneath. Looks like they're calling a timeout here, or the officials.
Michael Riley's pass was complete to number 11, Ryan Salamini.
I don't see any flags.
Brought down by the Blue Knights.
No, I'm not sure.
18,
Maybe it's just because of the first down.
Maybe. Okay. I don't know. He's talking.
Referee Goldman's coming over, just holding the game up for a second. Not sure what the issue is.
The lights are too bright.
Referee Goldman coming over the Abington sideline. I talked to head coach Ed Riley. Maybe, it's the time.
Oh, the time. Fans, while we have a break in the action.
Can we set the clock at 8:25, please?
8:25. It's 8:52.
Almost had it.
I know.
The right numbers, wrong order.
Well,
8:25 on the clock.
Math teacher, versus the clock guy's a history guy.
That's right. All right, Ref Goldman has it where he wants it, and the Green Wave have a first down at the 36-yard line of the Blue Knights. Riley under center. Looking to throw. Fading back. Going
So, I
deep.
mean, he's got him.
Putting it up for Salamini. Ball's knocked away and
picked off.
A little tip drill action. Number 8. And going to be tripped up at the
Nason Nash.
24-yard line. Wow, tough break there for the
Nason
Green
Nash
Wave.
looks hurt, too. He did something there. It was a little. I mean, you can show the replay here.
Riley puts it up, giving Salamini the chance at it. It just gets tipped up at about the 10-yard line and then picked off at the 6.
1st and 10, Blue Knights.
By number 8, that's Lincoln Shin. And the Sailors will get the ball here at the 24-yard line.
Sailors?
I mean, Blue Knights. Sorry about that.
I will call that off shortly.
You've got King at quarterback again, once again here for the Blue Knights. So 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
They come out with a tight formation. King pitches it back, and looks like that's number 1 once again, Miranda.
Miranda.
Going over the right side of the offensive line. Again, the quarterback spins, pitches, and then leads the block.
Picks up about 7 there on that play.
Brought down by the Green Waves, number 53. Andrew.
2nd and a long 2 now.
Geez, after every play, number 84 is like.
2nd down.
As a discussion,
Yeah, kind of.
negotiation.
I don't ever remember ever having a conversation with an official, but
Well, you didn't get a lot of play time.
that's
Gabby,
true.
so.
Well, even in JV games, Sean.
King on the center. Pitches left side now.
Nothing
Nice.
doing nice,
In
and that's
the
a huge. That's a
backfield.
loss. That's a good 2-yard loss.
Number 3 and number 58 coming out of the pile for the Green Wave, and we know them as Chris Patterson and Jonathan Sharp
Yeah,
Hunt.
throws him back for about a good 2-yard loss there. Makes it
hear the
3rd and
hit
4.
up here.
Nice job, nice penetration by the Green Wave.
Let's go Green Wave now. Stop them here and force them into a punt situation. Get this ball back.
Now here's the thing, Sean. Do you pass the ball? I don't know if they have that capability with King at quarterback. We saw him throw it up a little bit. Not a lot of success, but
Come with a tight formation. Miranda, the left side wing. Owen McElroy, the right side wing. In the backfield is Brandon Clark Kelly. They go to up the middle with Kelly. Kelly's
the
going to
first
get
down.
the first.
Just gets it.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get it by half a yard.
Yep.
Up at the 35.
right at the 45. Yeah, 35.
Big conversion there for the Blue Knights, and they'll move the stakes.
It's a nice play, just kind of able to get that little just over the guard, just a little bit of a lane for him. He was able to pick up those 4 yards.
Mason Nash, number 4, checking in for the Green Wave.
I am impressed with the
Also
upfront
Wayne
though
Mounts.
of play of the Blue Knights though. I mean they've really played a good game. In the trenches here, they've done a good job.
They are undefeated, and they come out again in that tight formation once again. King under center. It's one man in motion. Oh, he trips, and it's an inside handoff, a reverse, I should say. And he's going to be tackled after picking up about 7 or 8.
Still worked though. They're able to pick up 8 yards, first down, and that's not. You don't want to see that as the Green Wave. I mean, if they're one-dimensional and not going to throw the ball, you really need to be able to get the, put all the guys in the box,
Right.
In between the tackles and really stop any of those 8-yard drives. I mean, there's no way they should be getting 8 yards out of whack. They should be able to keep that to 2 or 3 yards.
Libby got the credit for the tackle in the last play. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Blue Knights chasing a 7-point deficit. Again, same formation. McElroy, the near side wing. Miranda, the far side wing. Quarterback keep, spins, turns, gets popped at the
Gets the
45.
first.
Yep, it's going to get it up to the 46 for the first.
And the 53 in the tackle there for the Green Wave. That's Van Luling. He's had a heck of a game tonight.
Yeah,
number
he has.
53.
First and 10, though. They keep continuing to just chip away. They can bring it up to the 46-yard line now with another fresh set of downs.
This drive started where at the
This one started at the 24.
24, so taking time off the clock as well.
They break their huddle. Now they do send one man out wide to the far side. It's number 8, Lincoln Shen. Pretty good receiver. Everyone else, though, tight. King calling the cadence. King pitches to number 4, dives up to the 50. That's going to be McElroy.
We picked up about 4 there, just under 4.
McElroy.
Got a little bit of the slide.
Yeah, 2nd and 6.
So 2nd and 6 here, right at the 50.
Little breeze picks up left to right across your television screen. Again, nothing that's going to change the trajectory of a pass or anything, but Sandwich seems to be content keeping it on the ground.
Well, and you can do that when you're down just 7-0.
Yep.
If it's a 2-touchdown lead, then you're going to have to move the ball a little quicker. But we're coming under 4 minutes here in the third quarter, so the game's moving pretty quickly.
A little discussion in the backfield. Fullback is that Brandon Clark Kelly once again. Oh, it's a broken play, and the quarterback's going to be tackled, taken down for a 1-yard loss, if maybe not. So that confusion in the backfield was not resolved, apparently.
So Van Luling on the tackle once again, number 53 for the Green Wave.
Looked like he wanted to hand it off to the fullback. It didn't happen. McSherry looks like he got a little stinger on his wrist or something. Just took himself out and shake it off. So third now and a long 6 right at midfield. Green Wave want to tighten up.
I'll see what they would do if they get a 4th down here. It's an important down for the Green Wave.
Again, they come out tight with Miranda on the far side, McElroy on the near side on the wing position. So they tend to go with the ball. Miranda gets the ball, coming on the near side, trying to get around the corner, cross the line of scrimmage. He's going to get close. He does with the extra effort. I believe he got it, Kev.
Got the first down. And, the Green Wave had him kind of like just about 2 yards after the line of scrimmage, but he was able to break free and pick up the first.
Good hard running there by Miranda. Moves the stakes now at the 44 of the Green Wave. 2:43 and rolling here in the third quarter. Abington defense looking for a turnover here.
There's no need for them to throw the ball, Sean, if they're able to move the ball. So, on the ground, and they've been able to do that so far this second half.
8-2-3. Again, green ticket.
So Green Wave, they got 1st and 10 here. It's going to be the important thing, Sean, is stop them on 1st down.
Yeah.
Put them in a situation where they're going to be in a 2nd and 10. Make them put them into a passing situation.
McElroy goes in motion, goes deep in motion. They hand off up the middle, though. It's going to be a flag thrown in the backfield.
Was he probably moving forward?
Calls a
illegal motion?
I don't know. I think it's going to be a hold because the referee called it from behind.
Mm-hmm.
Pickup of 2 on the play. Listen to referee Mike Goldman on the referee's microphone, courtesy of the Abington Green Wave Boosters and the Community Preservation Act.
It
was legal shift.
5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
So they'll move him back to 5 and make it 1st and 15 at the 49.
Mm-hmm.
So it must have been the 2 men in motion.
2 men in motion. They had the guy go way back deep, and then
somebody else flinched.
But they have to stop, have a complete stop once they do it, right?
If you have 2 guys in motion, they both have to stop before the snap.
Right.
One guy can be in motion and stay in motion, but once the second one moves, then they both have to freeze before the snap. So shotgun now with the 1st and long 15. And they hand off, though, number 4, McElroy. McElroy still on his feet. Bobs and weaves down to about the 39-yard line. They give him the 38-yard line. No, the far side guy is saying 39, so it is back closer to the 39.
They split the difference there.
Yeah. So it'll be a 2nd and 5. Pick up a 10 on that play.
Yeah, they got to stop those big stretches there. Number 17 just comes back in here, Sean, the quarterback. Yep.
2nd down and 5.
Just back in here. Ferreira. I don't know if the Green Wave noticed.
Yep. Adam Ferreira back in as quarterback. In the shotgun. He's going to keep it and run with it. And he's going to be tripped up. He gets the 1st down. Oh, no, he's going to be short at the 35, about a yard short. Bring up 3rd and 1.
Adam Ferreira back in the quarterback.
How's that coming back from an injury and you're running the ball?
They must have
He's a gamer.
They must have some pretty heavy tape on there. Be able to get him definitely a game. A tough kid.
Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Abington had the ball for about 4 minutes until we had the tip drill, the interception, tip ball down at the 6-yard line. And Sandwich took over at 8:03 in the third quarter. And this might be the last play of the third quarter. Ferreira pitches back. Hole on the right side. Going to be a 1st down at the 27-yard line.
That's going to be probably it.
Andrew Miranda.
They stop the clock to set the stakes.
Brought down by the Green Waves, number 11.
At the 27-yard line. The clock continues to roll here. We're down at 20 seconds and rolling.
Looks like they'll get the playoff.
If they want to, they can.
I don't know. They don't look like they're moving fast enough to.
No, I'm just wondering why they sent him back into the huddle. They could have just brought the whole team over with 20 seconds to go.
Now he's calling them over.
So that will be the final game. Or the last play was the final play of the third quarter. Well, and we stay with the 7-0 difference here.
Right. In the Green Wave, too, Sean, the way they're moving the ball on the ground, I mean, they'll definitely probably go for 2, to get the lead here. So they really, it's important for the Green Wave to, stop them, the score and keep that 7-point lead. So obviously they're at the 27-yard line. They got plenty of room here.
The sophomores are Michaela Solomini, Ava Ryan, Chloe Richardson,
We're reading off the names of the cheerleaders. Just in case you can't hear it at all, I'm going to say the seniors: Captain Maeve Coe, Captain Caden Skirvels, Captain Taylor D'Ambra, Captain Maeve Duquette, Captain Jada Flavin, Captain Shay Lehman, Jordan Fonseca, Kylie Fonseca, the juniors are Marissa Arcolano, Michaela Gunning, Allison Magnuson, Lily Mullen, McKenna Perry, and Sam Robbins. Our sophomores are Avery Faulkner, Jocelyn Healy, Caitlin McKiernan, Kayla O'Leary, Lila Oppenheim, Chloe Richardson, Ava Ryan, Michaela Solomini, and the freshmen are Layla Clark, Kiara McKiernan, Ella McSherry, Mia Manassian, Peyton Murphy, and Gracie Poirier. That is the 28-member Abington cheerleader squad.
Do a great job.
Green Wave football. And of course they had guests tonight. The entire youth football cheerleading squad
was with them for the first half, and they did the halftime cheer.
So here we are now down at 1st and 10 with the ball at the 27-yard line. 12 more minutes left in this battle. It's been a tightly fought game here with these two South Shore League foes. Ferreira pitches again, the double inside. They give it to number 1, Miranda.
He picks up about 4 on the play.
That's a tricky play with the 2 pitches.
Yeah, they pitch it to the thing, and then they hand it off on the inside. Green Wave has that play as well with the wing T formation. So picked up 4. The thing is, too, it's like they're always falling forward, too, Sean. They're doing a nice job. That's the Blue Knights running backs of kind of leaning forward and getting that extra yard or so.
2nd and 6 here in the fourth quarter. The Blue Knights trying to get into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. Again, the tight formation. Ferreira under center, calling his cadence. Keeps it, trying to go on the right side, follows his blockers, and he's going to be taken down from
at about the 16.
Yep, tackle made on the play by Matt Pfeiffer, number 51. But they move the stakes once again to the 16. Slowly and surely have been chipping away, taking time off the clock. And you're right, Kevin, if they do punch this in, that point after is going to be critical.
And I don't see them kicking it just because it's like, you've had a pretty successful running game. So, I would go for the 2.
Let's see now. 1st and 10 at the 16.
A good little stop here by the Green Wave.
Ferreira under center. Miranda, number 1 on the near side wing. Goes in motion. They give it to him. Follows the quarterback, goes on the outside, spins, and then gets taken down.
Yeah. Hey, any offense, when you get 9 yards on the first down, it's going to be successful. And the Blue Knights have been able to do that pretty much on this drive, pretty consistently, getting 5, 6 to 8, 9 yards.
Good stick by Gino Michelli at the end of that play after picking up 8.
Of course, the Blue Knights were down here before, and they fumbled right about, the 9-yard line.
And they are at the 8 right now with the 2nd and 2. They're going to come out, I'm sure, in a similar formation, which they do, except Miranda's not in right now. Put a man in motion to give to number 18, still on his feet inside the 5, barreling forward.
It's
and he's going to be down on the 1.
Inside the 1, so it's going to be a 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Yeah, the run on that play
was 18. That
was Damian King. So 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. And this might be kind of a little precursor to what the point after play might be.
Right.
We'll see Green Wave switch up the interior lineman.
1st and goal for the Blue Knights.
I'm going to guess this is going to be a quarterback keep, just following his blockers. Ferreira under center. Put King in motion. They give to King, and he's in from 1 yard out.
Touchdown sandwich. one of those Cape Towns.
So Damian King gets the first points of the night.
Well, give the credit to the Blue Knights there. That's a long drive that they had. And, they had the second-string quarterback in there. He kind of was able to, keep the ship right. And then, Ferrara was able to come back. So nice job by the
it does look like they're going to go for the 2.
I would assume they would.
Going for the lead here if they convert, or the score will remain 7-6 Abington. So we'll see what they come out. Similar formation, stick to the rule book of the playbook, or do you come out with something funky and different? Miranda, left side wing, number 1. And whistles. Abington's going to call timeout, I believe, to talk about it.
Abington.
Everything sort of, Sean, there's not a lot of running up the middle. Everything is kind of tackle-ish, and they really don't go outside. So you really can, I think you should be able to spread your defense a little bit more and kind of get into those lanes and bring guys up. Obviously they haven't passed at all on that whole drive. So,
yeah.
And they didn't have a need to.
Hey, just want to make a shout-out working behind the scenes of tonight's game. Again, it's Matt Lyons, our director, Mike the Postman Simmons on camera, along with Dave Bowen, and Kevin Tacci, our on-site engineer, along with Abington Cam interns Drew Flaherty and Nathan Calcano da Silva. I want to thank all those guys who bring all this stuff to you guys at home.
Thanks to those guys. They do a great job.
I want to let you know a new high-definition channel coming out for Comcast and Verizon subscribers. If you want to view quality, locally produced programs in HD, Comcast's new HD channel went live on September 25th. Verizon should be ready to go in a couple of days. Comcast is channel 1072 and Verizon is channel 2128 in HD. And the good thing is Kevin and I are never on camera, so you don't have to look at us in HD.
Exactly. Oh, you're on camera a lot, Sean. Townie TV.
Yeah, Townie. And if you want to get involved, you want to learn how to about cameras or the art of video editing, how to go do podcasts, or maybe even want to volunteer in production, Abington Cam is always seeking volunteers. I'll give you a little more information after this point after conversion. See what they do. Ferreira under center. Put a man in motion.
Are they trying to get him offsides?
Not sure what they're doing here. Why? Timeout.
Sandwich.
I don't understand that play at all. Why would you even try to get him off sides, or are they just trying to see what Abington's defense is? But, what are you going to get, half the distance to the goal?
Yeah,
From the 3 to the 1, to
I know,
1.5?
so I don't know what that was all about.
That's an interesting
if
waste
you're
of
gonna,
a timeout.
It'd be interesting to see if they just go for it now.
Yeah. Let me just...
kick the point, but...
Unreal.
I know, that was kind of a weird...
Abington Cam is always seeking volunteers and offers opportunities to residents who are interested in audio and video production. If you want to know more, you can visit the website at abingtoncam.tv, Cam is C-A-M, or send an email to info@abingtoncam.tv.
It seems like they do favor the right side too, Sean, quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it does seem like they significantly run to the right more than they run to the left.
And so do the Green Wave kind of stack it up between the tackles and blitz everybody? You just try to clog up the arteries? Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Why not? You got to think that I would be shocked if Sandwich tried to sweep around the end for basically the first time.
Yeah, they haven't really done that tonight.
Well, let's see what they do. We're going to try this point after conversion attempt one more time.
2 timeouts, one by each team.
Miranda, number 1 on the left side wing. McElroy on the right side. Ferreira, and it's going to be a toss to number 1, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. That's Miranda, so Sandwich will take the lead at 9:23 to go here in the game.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
And we'll set up the kickoff now to the Green Wave. And Abington's going to have to put together their own sustained drive to get downfield. Ooh, baby.
I know it. It's 8-7. Green Wave looked like they were moving the ball. They got across midfield, and then Blue Knights were able to come up with a big stop.
So Abington kickoff return team's already out there ready to rock. We likely won't see a deep kick because the previous kicks were short kicks, but you never know.
Ryan Solomini and Naz Paulding back deep for the Green Wave.
You can hear the velvety voice of Chris Nagel in the background saying that Solomini and Paulding in the back.
And Brendan Ward are up number 2, number 23 are the up men.
Kicking off again will be
number
6 Beckett Laurie. Good crowd here again, Green Wave Nation of all ages supporting their school and their community. As we await the kickoff right to left across your television screen. 9:23 left here in the game, and it's now a 1-point game, 8-7. Sandwich over the Green Wave. A little end over and pooch kick going to be picked up at the 22-yard line by Solomini. Solomini looking for some running room, and he's going to be stood up at about the 32-yard
31,
line.
32.
And on comes the Green Wave offense.
Ryan Solomini stopped.
Yeah, if Ward didn't hit that, I think that would have just gone and sailed right out of bounds.
Defenders, it'll be 1st and 10, Green Wave.
At the 32, so Green Wave got plenty of time here.
Their own 32-yard line.
They do, and they got to keep moving that ball.
You know, the most important thing is to have, like, you know, positive plays each time, getting 3-4 yards. You know, move the sticks.
They don't have to go to the air either. They can just, you got to keep rushing hard, blocking, and moving the ball downfield left to right. Let's see if the Green Wave can put it together. Choose some time off the clock of their own. No long running plays or pass plays tonight, really.
No, they haven't been really any.
Oh, ball's on the ground. Riley picks it up and just dives forward. Be a loss on the play.
Yeah, it gets back to about the line of scrimmage.
Riley actually never went down. So bring up a second down, kind of a lost
10.
play there for the Green Wave.
Backfield recovered by Michael Riley.
The Green Wave did try a couple of long passes earlier,
But we haven't had any like
one or two.
dynamic plays. It's just been pretty much, you know, short. I mean, like, obviously the Blue Knights have had a lot of 8, 9, 10-yard runs, but nothing much more than that.
Out come the Green Wave. Maxwell out wide to the near side of the field. And it looks like Patterson's out wide to the far side. Riley looking to throw. Rolling, going to Maxwell in the out pattern at the 40. Maxwell gets it up to the 37-yard line.
Should be a first down. It is a first down. Nice job by the Green Wave. And one of the things we were talking about, Sean, is that I think that play is there all day long.
Yeah.
So, you know, take that underneath that they're going to give you, the plays underneath in the passing game, just those quick little rollouts. Just take those like quick little rollouts and just drill on the outside in the flats and get those 7 or 8, 9, 10 yards.
Good
and that
job
makes
by
the
Maxwell
defense
stretching
kind
it
of
out.
stretch it out on both sides too. So stretches out the defense that they have to protect that.
Same thing, Patterson now out wide, far side, Maxwell out wide to near side. Naz in the deep man in the eye behind Mason. Put a man in motion, that's Solomini. They give to Naz left side. Naz, stutter steps, gets over the line of scrimmage with his head down, but stopped after picking up about 4 on the play up to about the 48-yard line.
And that's what you want to see on first down.
That's that play where they're just trying to see if Naz can just get by that linebacker crew. No one will catch him after that.
I don't know, someone's official speaking to someone.
Second down and 6.
For the Green Wave.
Maybe a little over exuberance there.
Same lineup here. Patterson out wide to the far side. Maxwell out wide to the near side. Naz lined up behind Mason Nash. They give to Naz coming on the near side. Looking for some blocks. Turns the corner at the 50. Puts his head down. Steps out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. It'll be about a yard short of the first.
On the carry for the Green Wave. Run out of bounds.
And that's what you want to see. Good response here by the Green Wave.
Trevor John.
Oh, they give him the first down. Yep.
Wow.
They marked it at the 46-yard line.
That was generous.
We'll take it. Couldn't really see where he stepped out because the team is on the sideline in front of us.
Looked a little generous, but
again, the eye backfield behind Riley. That's Solomini, the deep man who now gets the pitch going around left side.
Room.
Nash blocking in front of him. Solomini trying to turn the corner, gets it up to the 40-yard line.
maybe picked up about 7 there. That's exactly what you want to see. Great push on the side. Good blocking by the other backs there out in the backfield. Naz Paulding out there blocking.
It's a pretty good lateral pursuit there by the Blue Knights, though. Still not giving up the big play.
And Green Wave was able to push the pile, though, so
Yep.
that's exactly what you want to see. So just a little bit over 6 yard pick up there by the Green Wave. Puts them in a great position here. 2nd and 4 with 6:20 to go here in the ball game.
Looks like number 1, Andrew Moran, is cramping up a little bit. He's stretching the hamstring out. Again, the eye backfield. Naz Paulding in the deep man in the eye. Wideouts to each side. They give up the middle to Nash. Nothing doing.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
a loss.
that was number 54, making the tackle on that play. That's Captain Nolan Cochran.
Yeah, they haven't been able to do too much up the middle, the Green Wave.
Before that, I was just going to say I like the jet plays, the pitch plays going around the end with Naz and with Salamini.
Well, they're very bunched. I mean, like we were talking about it, they're just like totally inside the tackles. They just have the two guys out on the, if you have two wide receivers, they just have the two guys out on the wide receiver, but everything else is inside the tackle. So you can really, I think you can go take advantage of that on the outside, take advantage of it on the flats.
3rd and 5. Again, Paulding, deep man behind Mason Nash. Looking to throw is Riley. Riley looking at Maxwell. Pump fakes. Now throws. Nice job by Maxwell getting open. Finding the screen.
Here we go.
On the 25, inside the 20, going to the far side. Maxwell down to the 16-yard line.
Maxwell doing a nice job,
Great
kind
job.
of sitting down like he did previously. The defender kind of cut in front of the lane. He moved just a little bit to the right, but, Riley was able to see that and just throw the ball to him on a nice.
Watch this replay here. Riley's going to pump fake it to Maxwell. Maxwell then turns and goes and finds the seam, and Riley just uncorks one, hits him right at the 31-yard line, and the rest of it's all Maxwell going downfield where they get the ball now at the 16-yard line. Great play by that tandem. It's been very effective all night. Again, the I formation behind Riley with wideouts to each side to give it to Naz Spalding. Spalding at the line of scrimmage. Nothing much there, though. Pick up about 1 to the 15-yard line.
I'm telling you, Sean, there's also the slant available. If you look at this on this right side, you got Maxwell out here just on, one-on-one coverage. And there is nobody, they're just on an island out here by themselves. So if you just take the two-step drop there, Riley would be able to have like a nice slant route with number 18, Maxwell.
Just under 4.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Mason Nash is in the sole man in the backfield. Now Paulding goes in motion. They pitch to Paulding right side. Student body right. Trying to get around the line of scrimmage. Gets tripped up, though, as he gets over the 15 down to about the 11-yard line.
Yep. So it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Yep.
Maybe the 17.
Oh, they put it on the 12.
Put it on the 12, yeah.
3rd and 6. Green Wave need to get a little chunky yardage here to keep this ball moving southbound on Memorial Field. Van Luling breaks the huddle first. Is joined by his teammates, who's left and right. Patterson out wide to the far side. Maxwell the near side. We got Mason Nash and Naz Spalding in the backfield.
Now on Maxwell.
There goes Salamini in motion. Riley rolling right. He's got a lot of
some room.
real estate. Puts it up in the air, and it's going to be
touchdown, Muskegon!
Nice throw and a great grab on the end zone, diving for that pass. Who was that?
That was Patterson.
It was Patterson.
Number 3 for the Green Wave.
And
nice job.
Watch this replay from Abington Cam. Riley just rolling and throws a nice diving grab by Patterson in the end zone. Puts the Green Wave back in the lead here with 3:32 to go.
Riley had all good choices there. Patterson had to step on his guy, and also he had plenty of room to run that ball for the first down. So Riley made the choice of just taking the easy touchdown, getting the 6. So nice job by the Green Wave offensively, coming back in the statement drive there. Green Wave going for 2.
How long was that pass? What was the line of scrimmage? I lost that.
The line of scrimmage, I think, was I don't know, like the 8 maybe.
They're going to go for 2. Riley in the shotgun with 3 wideouts to the left side. Nash in the backfield.
Movement.
Looking to throw. He's going to be open, and it's good for 2. Salamini gets the 2-point conversion on the reception. So they add 8 points to make it a 15-8 game. That's a huge PAT there.
Well, of course, the play that set that touchdown up was the Riley to Maxwell play on that third down, big third down play. And so the Green Wave makes it 15-8, goes back up by 7. 3:32 to go in the ball game.
And the Green Wave will be kicking off. Watch this replay of that crucial point after attempt. Riley looking and then just zipped it right between
guys,
yeah. So Abington will be kicking off.
The Blue Knight defender on the that was on him kind of let him go, thinking he had help on the inside, and the help just got there a little too late. See what Riley does to kick this ball away as far as he can.
Hey, it is youth football, youth cheerleading, and I want to thank all of the volunteers who help run those youth leagues. They do a great job, and a lot of time put into it, and it is our feeder system for both our varsity cheerleading and our varsity football team.
It's interesting. Riley moved the ball almost all the way over to this near hash mark.
2 men back deep are at their own 11 for the Blue Knights.
I think he's going to try to. He's got the wind behind him, so he might be able to
Line drive kick going to be bouncing, picked up at the 12-yard line. Blue Knights return in the center. Trying to go all the way across the field. He's still on his feet. Miranda gets it up to about the 38-yard line. Good return.
So
a lot of real estate he ran against.
3:23 to go in the ball game here, Sean. I think Blue Knights have 2 timeouts. I think 2 timeouts. They called one down and
yeah, they called at least one.
So
on the 38 with 3:23 to go.
No, it's a nice return.
On the tackle.
Good 26-yard return there.
And now let's see if they just stick to the ground or if they try to make more yardage going to the air, which is not their forte as of late. Again, the tight formation. The senior quarterback, Ferreira, back in again. They give number 1. It's going to be grabbed down by Mason Nash.
What a play for a 2-yard loss. And that's exactly just,
good start.
As this game goes on, we're saying how Green Wave is just like going to bunch up too, just like they have been. And that's what you can do once you get that. You get a lane and you can just go on the backside and just catch them and trip them up. And that's what they did. Green Wave, nice job by the defense. Mason Nash with a big play. We're talking. That's what you want to do, right? Too is put them into a negative play on the first down. Now they're might be in a passing situation if they stop them here.
Yeah, clock is rolling. 2 minutes 50 seconds. They send 2 wideouts to the near side and 2 to the far side, Kev, just like you said. So an obvious look at the passing play. See if they can get pressure on Ferreira. Ferreira fades back, pulls up, going deep, puts one up in the air, looking for number 8, but incomplete. Oh, they threw a flag on that. He sold that one. The guy in the back threw it. That was I don't even know if that was catchable. Lincoln Shin was the intended receiver.
Yeah, I think there might have been a little hold.
See if we have a replay on that one or if we want to bother. So here comes the referee to make the call.
It's only it's a 15-yard penalty.
On the defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Here's the replay. Looking deep, going for the gusto. And you call it at home. Ball marked at the 48-yard line of Abington with 2:32. That was a big play there for the Blue Knights.
Well, there was another guy right there that didn't make the call.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of surprised that the flag did come out, but that's the guy that calls the offsides on the kickoffs too. Give him the left side. Good hole, still on his feet, though, is number 4. That's McElroy.
Owen McElroy
who's done a yeoman's work along with Miranda tonight. Running from their wingback positions. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2.
I don't know how they spotted that ball there. I mean, he rolled 2 yards. Wow.
Sandwich trying to get up to the ball quickly. Miranda on the near side, number 1. It's his turn, and as he gets it. Turns it upfield. Going to be stopped.
It's the first.
See where they mark it. I think he did get it. Yep. He did.
Andrew Miranda.
Just inside the 38 of Abington. They mark it at the 37. They'll move the stakes. Clock is now rolling with 1:53, and they're right up on the line of scrimmage.
First down.
Baby, this is going to go down to the last seconds here, Kev. Ferreira at the shotgun now, looking to throw. Get some time, puts it across the middle, connects to Shin, gets popped down, but he gets it to the 20-yard line. Nice shot there by Andrew Van Loeling.
How they 20? They put it down to 15.
Ah, there they go. It is at the 20. And now clock is at 1:35 and rolling. Again, tight formation. Miranda, number 1 on the left side wing. McElroy, the right side wing. Ferreira gives to McElroy. McElroy, left side. Pushes it inside the 15. They keep moving it. So now Sandwich is going to do some clock management here. They don't want to leave any time on the clock for Abington. They're hoping to score before the clock runs out.
Another 2-point conversion looms large.
Sure it does. Coming down, 103, 102. And it's going to be, should be Miranda's turn now, number 1. It is. No, yes, he does. On the right side, he's up on his feet inside the 6. And going to blow it dead at the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal with 50 seconds left on the clock. Oof.
We have a timeout.
Sandwich stops the clock
with 50 seconds to go. I mean, so they can do pretty much whatever they want. I mean, one of the problems they have, they have one more timeout to go.
Yeah, they must have one.
They only have, they only run.
Yeah.
So
So if they don't score in this play, they're going to have to, well, they
Burn
could
a
run
timeout.
it, but they'll probably burn a timeout, right?
Because
The Green Wave could also burn a timeout to stop the clock, but depends on the result of this
well,
first
they have
play.
to not only score, but then score the 2-point, or at
Yep.
least to get a conversion too. So I don't know if they have a kicker. But I don't know what the overtime rules. It's been a long time since we've had an overtime.
Yeah, well, I think this could be a fumble in this play. You know, that's I'm
Let's
just
hope.
hoping. I'm just
You know, the dew is starting to form out there, Sean.
that's right. It's getting
The
slippery.
ball's starting to get a little slippery.
Matt Lyons, you're thinking fumble too, right? Matt's thinking fumble. All right. If Matt thinks it, it usually comes to fruition. But 50 seconds left on the clock here at Memorial Field in Abington. It's been a great game between these two South Shore League combatants. 15-8 is the score with Abington with the lead, but Sandwich knocking on the door. They put a man out wide to the far side as a apparent passing option, but they come in tight with the same wings. Left, Miranda, right side, McElroy. Ferreira under center. McElroy in motion, gets the pitch, drives inside the 5, and he's going to be
Touchdown.
in for the touchdown with 45 seconds to go. Makes it a 15-14 game.
6-yard touchdown run for the Blue Knights.
And now again, the all-important point after. Whew.
Well, Riley can kick the ball too. So if they
Yeah. All right, here's the 2-point conversion
Green Wave
to
gonna
try
call
to
a
take
timeout.
the lead. Timeout call by the Green Wave.
Timeout.
They wanted to see what they come out.
I bet it's a quarterback keeper here, Sean.
Would be a good call. Just follow one of the running backs.
I think it's a quarterback keeper.
And do you just have an all-out blitz again?
Well,
with
you
the-
know, I think you just you bring up all your guys. You know, like we saw like Michael Riley make a great play in Silver Lake this year where he kind of went behind and was able to make the tackle on a lane, kind of on a similar play. Just knew what they were going to run. Mason Nash just did that back here at about the 45-yard line. So I think, you know, try to create that same play where they can defensively, you know, get those defensive backs to come up and make a play in the backfield.
Ooh, baby. So here we are. This is could be the game deciding play right now. If they make it, the Green Wave will obviously receive the kickoff and have 45 seconds
To go, do something.
to get at least 3 or 6 to
Don't
win the
stop
game.
it. The Green Wave can just take a knee.
So they mock the ball at the 3-yard line for the point after conversion attempt. Out come the Blue Knights to try to keep their perfect record perfect. Ferreira behind center. They have a tight formation once again. I'm saying quarterback keep right. They put a man in motion to the right. Again, with the long count, and they're going to burn a timeout. What is that play all about?
With a timeout, sandwich.
They think it's going to be, I guess they think that if they can get the penalty and make it from the 1.5-yard line, they have just a better chance of scoring.
At this point,
Yeah,
too, that
possibly.
timeout doesn't really matter. But, you know, try to, you know, they have, I think that's their last one, right? Yeah, that
It's
is.
got to be, yeah.
So they had one to
Abington
burn.
High School band cranking it up. Woo. This is unreal, coming literally right down to the last minute of play. Reminder, next week, Friday night the 18th, will be at Rockland's Memorial Stadium. The Green Wave against the Rockland Bulldogs. Always a fun game, always a big crowd.
Yep, it should be a good, beautiful night, October 18th.
Here we go. Line them up again. The point after conversion. 15-14 the score with Abington with the lead. McElroy number 4 on the right side. Miranda on the left side. Ferreira under center. Oh, he fell, but he gets the ball away.
Abington stops
did
him.
not get it.
What a huge defensive play by the Green Wave. A little slip in the
Unbelievable.
backfield in the Green Wave, and number 4 falls to the ground.
Unbelievable defensive stand there on the
Mason
point
Nash
after
looks
conversion.
like he made the play.
Watch this replay from Abington Cam.
Andrew Miranda.
Watch now. Ferreira gets the snap, turns around, and
fell.
he slips. But number 1 has the ball, but gets stopped.
Who's in there? Who's that big boy? Moving him right there. Green Wave. Nice stop by the Green Wave defense. Coming up big. You know, Sean, we were talking, I think that's the one thing, though, too, we were just talking about the predictability.
Yeah.
of the Blue Knights, right? Always running to the right side, And, finally, I think that kind of the Green Wave defense was able to read that and just able to get up there and just really stuff it. So nice job by the Green Wave D.
So Sandwich would have to go, I would think, for an onside kick here.
Yeah. And then they still have no timeouts and 45 seconds to go. So
right. So in the Green Wave, if they just get possession, they can just bleed the clock out. But the rush is stopped on the PAT. The Green Wave defense has won this game for Abington tonight.
The Green Wave have 2, 4, 6 guys up and 10-4 behind there. It's going to go 10 yards.
Did we see who made that tackle on the goal line there?
I didn't see either. It looked like one of the middle linebackers was able to get up in there.
Good teamwork. We'll find out after the game and try to give them as much credit as we can next week. All right. So they line up to kick once again. Beckett Laurie to kick. Greenway with the good hands people out there. Laurie is going to go 10 yards. It's not going to go 10.
Yeah, it's not going to go 2 or 1.
So Abington, they can decline. They'll just take the ball right there at the 41-yard line.
You can take a knee from there. So the Cardiac kids pull out the win to go to 3-2.
So a 1-yard kickoff.
That's a hard-fought game here. The Blue Knights are like, I was pleasantly surprised, Sean, at their ability tonight. They played a great game.
They did. They stayed in it. They didn't capitalize. The offense wasn't as effective as I think they wanted it to be, but the defense came up with a couple of 4th down stops. We did have some good offensive plays. I don't want to take anything away from the offense, but I think they would have loved to have really kind of put a couple of drives with 6 points at the end of it or more. Abington lines up in the victory formation. They'll down it. So they'll take home a hard-fought victory, and Sandwich will take their first loss of the season.
Well, I think if you ask Sandwich, it's a tough loss, especially the linemen, because I think they really dominated.
Yeah.
The both sides of the ball.
They're a tough team. They play very well, and they're going to have a good season here.
And of course, their quarterback, tough kid too, came back after a pretty, tough ankle injury.
I think you're going to see them in the playoffs. So as they're just letting the clock roll down. So this will be the last snap. Kevin, I want to thank you for tuning in, for helping out again once again. It's always a pleasure doing this game.
Sean. Thanks to all the crew here. Matt.
10 seconds and
Kevin.
rolling, and that's the last knee.
Now the Green Wave goes to 3-2 on the season, an important win in the league. So congratulations to the team. Nice job.
And the Green Wave will take that one home in the victory column.
Fans, that's the end of the game.
And we'll shake hands at midfield. So the final score, Abington 15, the Blue Knights 14. I want to thank you for tuning in to Abington Green Wave football. We will see you next week at Rockland High School for more Green Wave football action.
Trash on the stands. Please pick it up and dispose it in the trash receptacles put out by the Highway Department. Thank you very much for your kindness and cooperation. And please drive safely. Friends, the next Abington football game will be next Friday, the 18th of October, at Rockland High School.